Years ago, I made a long-term review of the Surface Arc mouse, and while I loved how slim and innovative it was as an idea, it was expensive and had so many issues in actual usability that I couldn't recommend it to people. Ever since then, I still dreamed of a wireless slim mouse that I could easily pack and take with me everywhere while being comfortable to use. This is a Microsoft Modern Mobile Mouse, also known as the Surface Mobile Mouse. It's not new either, just like the Surface Arc mouse, as it came out 5 years ago in 2018. I never really paid attention to it, but I recently found it for just $20 online here in Korea, so I had to pick it up and see if it was the mouse I was looking for. So design-wise, unlike the Arc mouse, there's nothing fancy about this mouse, and it definitely doesn't bend, but it's already super slim and light that it really doesn't have to. Weighing just 78 grams, it's slightly lighter than the Arc mouse. Definitely no trouble getting this thing into a backpack pocket, a laptop sleeve, or a little shoulder bag. The look is nothing special here, but I always love Microsoft's minimal hardware designs, and this glacier color works really nice with the rest of my setup. It's basically plastic material all around, but has a bit of this matte texture, and it's also available in a bunch of other colors too. Very standard set of buttons here, including left and right buttons, and a metal scroll wheel that also clicks. These buttons are customizable, which I'll go over in a bit. There is an additional power/pairing button on the bottom, along with a battery door for the 2 included AAA batteries. Battery doors usually aren't very exciting and not that important since you rarely have to open them, but this might be the coolest battery door I've ever seen. Really no pressure needed, you just slide it upwards and it comes out in this upward angle. To close it, no need to light it up for a specific locking mechanism, you just slide it downwards and it auto closes at this angle like that without any pressure. It's really not that big of a deal, but I personally never felt a battery door this smooth to open and close. Very cool. To get this level of thinness, Microsoft didn't add much of a middle hump here, so unless you're laying your hand down like this, your palm won't be resting on anything. This might be uncomfortable for a lot of you who like those big ergonomic mice, but if you want a thin mouse like this, you have to work with trade-offs. For me, I do like to rest my hand down flat like this, and it's still easy for me to click all the buttons. And unlike the Arc mouse, which has a giant gap at the bottom and no place for the thumb and pinky to rest on, those fingers are perfectly fine and comfortable on the mobile mouse. Overall, I like how this mouse looks and feels, especially considering its portability and price. Plus, it's nice to get a Microsoft accessory that doesn't cost an organ. In terms of specs, the mobile mouse comes with an older Bluetooth 4.2, 2.4 GHz frequency range, getting up to 33 feet connections in open air, or up to 16 feet in office environments. It comes with Microsoft proprietary BlueTrack tech, which makes it more precise and accurate across all surfaces, including soft or non-flat surfaces. It's a Bluetooth device, so it's compatible with basically all versions of Windows, Mac, and Android. Pairing is super simple and is one of my favorite things about this mouse. If you're on Windows, you get Swift Pair, so you can easily pair by just turning on your mouse and clicking the automatic notification on your computer. Also, if you're on Windows, you can use a Microsoft Mouse and Keyboard Center to customize your button assignments. Nothing crazy, but it's nice to have that option. For other operating systems, it's a standard Bluetooth pairing experience, but I've had no issues using it on macOS. Since I have been using it on macOS, I'm probably not experiencing the peak performance of accuracy and latency on this mouse that I could with Windows, but for a Bluetooth mouse without a dongle, it's been a pretty great experience and I feel no sense of lag or latency most of the time. When you power on the mouse, the connection is instant and it's so easy to put back to sleep. The only part that hasn't been totally great was the scrolling with the wheel. The wheel in terms of hardware is perfectly fine, but on macOS at least, there seems to be a tiny bit of a delay when scrolling up and down a page. I feel like I'm just ever so slightly missing where I'm trying to scroll to. Not a big issue for everyday users, but it's something to think about for gamers. Besides that, really no issues with this thing. It's been super useful for my DaVinci Resolve editing sessions, and I've been loving it for my productivity. Like what I showed earlier, the mobile mouse is powered by 2 AAA batteries, which can get you up to 12 months of usage. I know these physical batteries can sometimes get annoying, and some of you might prefer a rechargeable mouse, but considering the 12-month battery life on this thing, I have no complaints here. The Microsoft Modern Mobile Mouse definitely isn't perfect, but for its ultra portable use case and for the price you can find it for these days, even in 2023, it's a nice deal while looking great. I really love mine, and if you're interested, the Amazon link is down below. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on the mobile mouse, and if you have other suggestions for portable mice at this price tag. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.